Welcome back to Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda. Before we start this video, I'm going to just say this outright. I am holding a lot of emotions in, so I do apologize if I crash out a little bit because of how the game went, but we're going to dive right into it, okay? Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. First game against the Bills, which I will admit was a banger. Absolute banger of a game for Sunday Night Football opener. Absolute banger. Uh, it was scores left and right. It was something that we love to see. Unfortunately, the Ravens came away with a loss by 1 point, but pulling it together here, 1 point. So we start the season 0-1, and we head to the home opener against Joe Flacco and the Browns. But you know what? Like, there's a lot of things I'm going to dive into on this on my thoughts about it. But let's move on to the offensive highlights here. Lamar Jackson looking absolutely spectacular. MVP form for him. Over 100 yards passing, 3 total touchdowns. Derrick Henry had over 175 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns from him. Zay Flowers getting a touchdown catch, looking like he has not missed a step since his injury. DeAndre Hopkins had a nice touchdown catch as well. One-handed touchdown catch. Prime DeAndre Hopkins, man, looking fantastic. On a side note, when he was celebrating on the in the end zone, a Bills Mafia fan shoved him. Lamar shoved the fan back, and the fan has now been banned from any NFL and all NFL games and stadiums. Good for them. That just I'm always like, come on, it's a game, people. These people are real people playing a game. I know you're passionate about your team and stuff like that, but there's no need to shove players except if their name happens to be Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce. But shoving, that's not cool. Like, regardless or not, you just go like, oh, and then move on. I'm not gonna shove a player like that. It's just, it happens, and that fan got what he deserved. That's just my thoughts on it. If you disagree with me, comment down below. But we'll get into the bad parts of the defense or the offense in a little bit. But overall, it was just a banger of a performance by the offense for the most part. And, Tyler Luke made some good kicks, and it's just, overall, for the first game of the season, this offense looked a lot better than it did last season. Even with Ricard out, even with Likely out, it looked a little chemistry wise, in terms of the receivers and the running backs and everyone. It looked a little bit better. The road to 2,000 begins, and Derrick Henry is on track, even if it is the first game of the season, to get to 2,000 rushing yards. Lamar Jackson's official MV3 campaign begins. Mind you, it's going to be a tough race, and I do believe that it should be his MV4 campaign, but whatever. Media pundits wanted Josh Allen to win his first MVP. But moving on here, so the defensive highlights here. So Malachi Starks almost had his first career interception off a batted ball. Almost got it. It was just it was almost there. But he'll have a lot more chances as the season goes on. But it was just one of those things where it could have happened. The first game of the season would have just been blew up completely. But again, phenomenal play by him to work on that, and a lot of good moments on defense as well, especially on the Nate Wiggins on the 2-point conversion stop. Oh my lord, just absolutely getting his hand up there. Love that from Nate Wiggins, man. Love it, love it, love it. Second year, looking promising for him as well. Kyle Hamilton looking like the guy he is, especially after coming off that contract signing. Just still old school big tackles, like just handing it to players and stuff like that. Absolutely loved it. And on defense, I have some things. Again, we're gonna get to my thoughts in a little bit, and that's gonna cover the rest of this video because I have a lot of things to say about the bad parts. But we're going into the highlights. But overall, until the fourth quarter, the defense did pretty well with the team they were up against. So overall, like it was good for the first game against a contender team. Again, first game of the season. There's going to be a lot of adjustments going on and a lot of you know players growth and development really skyrocketing throughout the rest of the season. So first game of the season, not bad for the defense. Moving on to my thoughts here. Okay, this is where I might crash out a little bit here because I'm still trying to cool down from the game, and pretty much like until we go to against a contender team again that we always lose to, or any team that we're up by more than 2 touchdowns, and we continuously keep the foot off the gas every single time when we're in. Okay, let's just get into it. Okay, on offense, I am done. I am done with Daniel Falele. I am done. Like, I am absolutely done. Get him off the team. He should not be on the Ravens. He shouldn't even be on the practice squad. I think he should be in the UFL for all I care. So, he should be gone. The amount of times he just looked absolutely confused out there on right guard. Oh my, a high school right guard player could do better than him. A high school like that we never know of could play better than that guy. I don't care. The person could be the nicest in the world, but the player, oh my, like, get him off the team. I am done. Put Ben Cleveland in there. Put a rookie in there. It is infuriating to watch this from time and time again, to see him absolutely fall over, to see him look lost out there. He is next to Tyler Linderbaum. He is next to Roger Rosengarten. Roger Rosengarten in his second year still looks way better than him. Linderbaum is a Pro Bowl center. What else do you need? Do you need to be next to Ronnie Stanley at this point? Do you want to switch with Vincent or something like that? Do you want to switch with Voorhees? Do you need to switch out, please? No, I want him gone. Cut. I'd be saying, yeah, you're like, the second you sat down on the side of the field after in the fourth quarter, I'd be like, yeah, you're not playing anymore. You're off this team on Monday. You're out. Like, I would legit go up to him, whisper him to him, and say, you're gone on Monday. Get out. I'm sorry. I cannot take it anymore. He's going to get Lamar Jackson killed. He's going to get Derrick Henry hurt. He's going to be the sole reason why our offensive line always looks trash. Mind you, they're always going to be, there's always going to be plays where the pass rush really does like affect the offensive line, and they can't really communicate that well. I get that, but this guy just looks so lost on whatever play is being called. I cannot stand it. I don't know why Harbaugh likes him so much. I don't get it at all. Like, what is all these players came up to defend him, saying, "Oh, he looks great. He dropped 20 pounds. He really had a fantastic offseason." Because they're like, it's like telling a kid, "Oh, you did great," when he got a participation award. I'm done. Get him off the team. I'm out of here. I will never ever get a jersey. I will never ever change my mind about it, even if he does well for the next few games. I don't care. He is inconsistent, and he's going to get Lamar Jackson hurt, Derrick Henry hurt, at some point he could get one of the offensive linemen hurt. He's a liability. I'm sorry. He could be a great person. This is against the player. The player needs to go. Unbelievable. On the topic of the defense here, why was Mike Green only given 30% of the snaps? I get it. Veteran presence have a lot more experience in the NFL, and they know how to get to the quarterback better. Our pass rush looked pretty bad. Mind you, it is the first game of the season. There's still some adjustments going on. I get it. And we're facing off against a contender team that we're probably going to see again in the playoffs. But this doesn't look good against the team we are probably going to face again in the playoffs. There needs to be like a wake-up call here for the pass rush to be like, okay, we need to start switching these guys out a little bit more and put Green in there, because Green can get to the QB. I don't get what the coaching strategy here for. I know he's a rookie. I get it. But at the same time, what is going on? I'm sorry. I don't get it. It is very weird to me that the coaching decides to go with just a 30% snap count compared to the other guys. I mean, Green, I will say this: Green, Owe, and Robinson didn't look great. But again, Green's a rookie. Robinson's a backup. Owe, I'm gonna pass this off along to a guy that need, like, first game of the season, want to just get the jitters out kind of thing. KVN looked great in terms of the pass rush, but our pass rush was still horrible. When it comes to a guy like Josh Allen, you need to get to him. Get him uncomfortable. That's how it works. That's how it works for quarterbacks like Josh Allen, for quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes. That is how you get him. You get him off a balance here, and I don't know what happened there, but again, this is against a contender team that we're facing again in the playoffs, probably, and in the first game. I get it. There's going to be a lot of adjustments that are going to be made in the practices in the coming weeks to try and figure this out. But again, gotta really hone that down, especially early in the season, so you're more consistent later on. By the way, also, I don't blame Derrick Henry. Yes, he fumbled the ball, which led to the Bills making that comeback. But at the same time, nobody should bash him for a 1 in a million chance that was going to happen. You never see Derrick Henry fumble the ball. It never happens, and it just happened to happen. So again, I'm blowing that off as a 1 in a million chance. This win is a fluke, in my opinion. It's a fluke, except for one thing. And I've been crashing out for the last 2 minutes, but bear with me here. Harbaugh always, and I will say Harbaugh, because it relies on the head coach to be the guy that makes the final play call. If you disagree with me, comment down below. This has happened again and again and again, no matter who the offensive coordinator is, no matter who the defensive coordinator is, no matter who's the quarterback, and no matter who's the running back, no matter who. The head coach makes the final call. The fact that Harbaugh has 17 games where he has blown a fourth quarter lead by 2 or more scores and lost the game is astounding to me. Since 1991, the closest one has been 9 games. Harbaugh almost doubles that. Well, in fact, he does double that. I am sorry. I'm sick and tired of Harbaugh saying we got to do better. Defense played their hearts out, but we as a team got to be better. I'm sick and tired of that answer. I am sick and tired of it. I bet you all his fans are sick and tired of it, because it makes me, as a fan, when I see a game and I'm looking over, it's fourth quarter, we're up by 2 scores, and it's like, oh, we have this in the bag. It's 6 minutes left. We're great. We're good. We're going to win this game. As a fan of this Ravens team under Harbaugh, it's like we got to keep watching the game just to make sure that we keep that lead. I'm so it's like, how can we continue doing this? I am sorry. I want Harbaugh. Harbaugh's done. I think Harbaugh, there needs to be a lot of questions raised on Harbaugh's status on the team this year. Unless, in my opinion, there's a Super Bowl appearance, Harbaugh should be gone. You know what I would say to him? I would say, yeah, time and time again, you have done this. Time and time again, you have let our fans down. It's at the end of the day, it is Harbaugh at the top here. And it has happened under Harbaugh. It's happened when it was Greg Roman as OC, when it was Mike Macdonald as DC, when it was Todd Monken as OC, when it was Zach Orr as DC. Time and time again, always under Harbaugh, have the Ravens have blown a fourth quarter lead. I am sorry. I think Harbaugh should be gone unless the Ravens get the big one. And I will not be supportive of, if Harbaugh does stay, I will not be supportive of, I will be supportive of the Baltimore Ravens, and I will be supportive of Lamar Jackson. I will be supportive of the team. I will not be supporting John Harbaugh. Not until he is either off the team or he gets a trophy for us. I am sorry, that's me as a fan. And if you disagree, comment down below. Thank you for tuning into Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda. Again, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. I will catch you all later. And let's move on from this game and go and get ready for the Browns. Have a good one.